Ukraine is one of the largest countries in Eastern Europe. It's totally underrated by tourists, often overlooked due to its trouble in the east. The rest of Ukraine is safe to travel through. And there is so much to see and do, not to mention it's incredibly cheap. With a decent culture and camp full of capacity history, Ukraine is far as from tourists as you can get. Explore glorious cathedrals, Orthodox churches, ancient castles, lush forested hills, and Black Sea beaches. Here are the best places to visit in Ukraine. Uman. Uman attractions are well signposted, and you'll have no problem finding your way around the red-back town. Visit the tomb of Rabbi, see the obelisk in the town center, watch the Peel of Love Foundation show, or browse the day market. For those interested in history, the Basilian Monastery is the old building in the city. If you love green space, you will love Uman. It's a major center of gardening research, and Sofiric Part is ideal for the leisure afternoon stroll. Nature lovers can sign up for a tree tour at the Dendrological Research Center. Uman also boasts some colorful architecture, museums, Second World War monuments, and glaciers pastel-colored church. Rakhiv. While its self-Christianity ritual as the geographical center of Europe may not be true, Rakhiv is the highest city in Ukraine. Tucked within the lush Carpathian forests of the West Ukraine, this mountain town is the perfect playground for nature lovers and hiking outstations. For a taste of local culture, don't miss the Hustabards Festival held in September. This fiesta honors the others who return for the cabin each winter. Chernihiv is one of the oldest cities in Ukraine. It was first mentioned back in 1907 in the Russian Baltazar Treaty between the Prince Ole and Baltazar. But the actual date of establishment is unknown. Located on the bank of Odessa near River in the northern Ukraine, is the administrative center of the Chernihiv. It boasts beautiful medieval architecture, Particle Catholic Church, and its golden cupolas, and the 11th century cathedral. If you love beer, you will be in the element in Chernihiv, as it's home to some famous Ukrainian table. Don't miss this chance to visit the two ancient Kyiv monasteries on the outskirts of the city. Bukovel, an idyllic wintertime destination. Bukovel is Ukraine's big skiing destination. It's the largest ski resort in Eastern Europe, surrounded by 3 mountains, including the highest peak of the Carpathian, and the view from the luxury Aspen ski resort are simply breathtaking. Chernivtsi can be found at the foot of the Carpathian mountain in the West Ukraine. Lovingly dubbed Lena Vienna, the city boasts similar architecture to the Austrian city, as it was part of Austro-Hungarian Empire. But the city is not just preface, it has significant historical and cultural importance too. According to the archaeological discoveries, back to the Neolithic era, a fort city once stood in the northeastern during the time of Principle of Hajj. It was known as the Black City. Kamianets Fortress in western Ukraine is most famous for Kamianets Fortress. In fact, it's one of the main reasons tourists visit this tale city. Towering over the Moson River, the fortress is true magnificence. It is one of the picturesque fortresses in Eastern Europe, but there is more to the city than just fortress. Explore the Carroll Street of the well-preserved medieval old town light with its bright biblical colors. Houses and admire the excellent street art that tell the tale of the city. Chernobyl. For some interested in history, Chernobyl promises a dark exploration. It's the site of the infamous nuclear disaster that led to the premature deaths of thousands of people in 1986. Recently revisited in HBO documentary, the Chernobyl Exploration Zone, which is currently the ghost town in the northern Kyiv Oblast, is set to become major tourist attraction. Make sure you go as soon as possible. You'll be able to witness the destruction for yourself, the demolished building and abandoned possessions of who had to escape for their lives. Odessa, first held by Greeks, then by Ottomans, and finally the Russians. Odessa is northwest Ukraine, has interesting history, all of which is told through in many excellent museums. Today, Odessa is a modern city with stunning arts and architectures. Brave people watching caves and gorgeous beaches located on the northwest shore of the Black Sea. It's often nicknamed as Pearl of the Black Sea. Odessa boasts a living nightmare scene in Arcadia, with Ibiza comparable nightclubs, shopping, fantastic wines, but all together, and you get the ultimate summer holiday destination, all without the throngs of international tourists. Lviv is the largest city in western Ukraine and boasts of historical center that well worth exploring. Established in 1240 and named after Rio, the oldest son of the Kyiv of Lithuania, and the capital changed heads several times between the Polish and the Russian before it finally became independent in 1991. Partly full of monuments, museums, and age-old buildings with archaeological findings dating back to the 5th century. Lviv have plenty for adventures to uncover. Double one of Ukraine's most popular culture hubs, abounds with art galleries, including the Lviv National Art Galleries. Kyiv, the #1 destination to visit in Ukraine. It aborded the capital located in north-central Ukraine, filled with striking Soviet architecture monasteries, golden dome churches, and handsome streets. This European city really picks a park. Plus, it is still totally undermelted, so you won't find many tourist traps here. Modern Kyiv is all go. Head to one of many cities' bar, people watch at the sidewalk cave, or visit one of the museums to discover some of Eastern European fascinating history. Visit the Museum of Folk Architecture, one of the largest open-air museums in Europe. Don't miss the chance to slow down and see sky and dream this sky. to slow down and Lviv's descent, a steep corded street lined with Art Nouveau style. Kyiv is also a popular destination for theater, opera, and music performance, so bring your culture again.